everyone. Thank you for tuning to my channel. I would like us to go over what's happening end of the month. We have about 9 days left to finish the August, and a couple of things really important happening. And I just want to share with you guys and show you as well what's going to happen this week with Moon, because Moon is extremely important. So before I'm going to go day by day and show you the movement of the Moon, I just want us to remind a couple really important events actually happened this week. So hopefully you can, combine in your daily life and you will understand. I want to really emphasize what's happened with Venus. You remember Venus, she transit to Cancer. You probably, if you didn't have a chance to watch my video for 12 signs, you can find below under this video. I am going to leave link for you. It's really important because we still have quite a few time, like over 9 days before she changed her sign, and it's going to be a little bit more intense than how she behaved in the beginning. And Venus this week on August 25th, she's going to be in the midpoint between lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu, south and north node. And she's going to be she's in Cancer, and she's going to be between Aries and Libra. And it's very, very important because I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen between us on August 29 to actually to September 3rd. She's going to be in very difficult position, a little bit more sensitive and reactive. So it's really important for the relationship. But what's really happening on August 25th, while she's between two karmic nodes, and she's in Cancer, and remember, Cancer is very psychic. It comes from the gut feeling. And when Venus is in Cancer, she starts to feel things on a very more deep way, without filter. What's really, really happening. And if you have spirituality, you can use this day, this particular day. It's really good to have a mantra meditation with your ancestral lineage and with your past relationship. Because remember, any important relationship, it's happening this lifetime, it's actually return from past life in order for us to reevaluate, to learn some lessons and to move on. And if those relationships impact you, this is the day I really recommend for you guys. The cosmic energy will be open, and Moon's going to have help as well for us to come back and to make a peace, and perhaps to close some chapters in order to move forward. Because in August 29 through September 2nd or even 3rd, while Venus already will be in Leo, this is going to be a little bit more intense energy, because while especially 29, 30th, and 31st, Venus enter Leo and quintex Neptune in Pisces. What is the quintex? Just for you to understand, in the astrological terms, you know how Venus going to be in Leo, and she's going to be in a position with Aquarius. So any sign between Aquarius, which is, we have a Pisces, and then we have a Capricorn. Those two, we need to always to watch what planets there. And this is the really excellent time for come back and to understand on a spiritual level what is really romantic relationship represent for you. What is really how compassion you are to your partner or to previous relationship, even though some of us start to really blame previous relationship on other person, but really it's take two to tango. And this is another thing for you to understand. And if you're in current relationship, this is really, really good time for the self-reflection, to understand. I'm not here to tell you to fix something it's not broken, but this is something really you feel not working in relationship, partnership, and even your business. This is really, really good time for self-reflection. I really, really recommend for you guys, because while Venus moves through Cancer from August, she starts from August 6th to 31st, the self-therapy, some of us really feel we really want to go to spas and we want to take care of ourselves. This is the great thing to do right now, especially Sun will be in, Sun already in in Leo, and when Sun in Leo really helping us to have more appreciation for ourselves if we're coming from spiritual background. So with regards to Venus, really, really important days. I don't want you guys to miss. Don't do anything which is you're gonna regret. It's really karmic time for Venus before she moved to Leo from Cancer, because she's coming with so much depth and so much understanding, and she will need to go through the, she's going to be affected by lunar nodes. She's a between before she entered to Leo. In order for you to benefit from her period in Leo, you really need to make this transit all about you and not about other person. And you will see huge difference. It's like your current relationship will take to next level, or new relationship can open for you while she's going to be in Leo. Okay, so I hope you're going to use this, guys. Now, with regards to Mars, you remember Mars in Taurus, he's going to be a really long period until March. He's going to have until October 15. Again, watch my video for 12 signs. Really important video is the first part I made, because the Mars going to change his energy, depends where Venus gonna move. Remember, because he's in Taurus, and Taurus represented by Venus, and it's indirect, really energetically will be reflected. Now Mars will be square by Sun in 11 degrees in Taurus and Leo. So this transit can really test our nervous system and our character. So I do recommend on August 28th. Again, we enter into the period of time of the new moon, right? So the new moon, really, it's important, the fresh beginning, the way how we start is the seed for the whole entire month. And in Kabbalistic astrology, it's the new moon in Virgo, even though in sky, it's actually new moon in Leo. So you will see the difference, really. We're going to feel this energy. But again, with regards to, let's back to Mars. I'm going to talk about the new moon and moon in general soon, but I just want us to understand the Mars energy. So because Mars going to be square by Sun, it's not just August 28, it's 27, 28, and 29, because Mars is because Sun is the huge planet. It's always take reflection one day before and one day after, but the center point is going to be August 28. So definitely recommend for you guys to pay attention. And this is not the time to be to use your aggressivity to prove your point, because you can get some harsh judgment back, and you don't want that, because it's the opening for it. We're going to be and we're going to be definitely challenged. When it's opening for it, you're going to be challenged. What can I tell you? Now, what's really important as well, Sun transit to Leo, right? He deteriorated in August 16 until September 16. And specifically, I want to mention for you August 30th, when Sun and Jupiter will be affecting each other in 13 degrees, Sun in Leo and Jupiter in Pisces. You remember I mentioned to you the position of Quencons. So this position as well will be very powerful. We're going to feel like we have so much energy. We want to, so go exercise, go for a walk, take your partner for a walk, do some physical activities in order to burn this energy. Don't keep inside, right? Especially if you have very strong Leo in your chart. I really recommend for you to go on adventure, just really discover. And guys, well, weather allowed, go out as more as you can. Leave your energy, exchange your energy with nature. Start to understand, because we live in a time when we need more and more to connect to the animal kingdom, to vegetarian kingdom, to mineral kingdom, because we're superior for them, but in the same time we're so blind in death compared to them, because they really know what they are, what they about. And one of the very important things we remember, when we eat food, it's very important to bless, because it says in the Zohar, when we eat food without blessings, it's considered like we're stealing food from the creation. And animal kingdom, very powerful, and vegetarian kingdom and mineral kingdom, they're looking for a person, for humans who knows the prayers, who will gonna bless them before before use them. And this because it's going to elevate them to the next level. I made a few videos on prayers. I'm working on a new video, how to make prayers on your food. It's very powerful, very important. It can change your life forever, and you're gonna attract so many blessings by working with mineral, vegetarian, and animal kingdom in syncrasy. And in the first place, why they were exist and given to us in order for us to elevate the sparks of the human souls actually inside. Because remember, when we die, when we bury, and hopefully you guys, we're all gonna bury inside of the earth. It's the only way we become part of the minerals, and then we're growing as the grass, and the cow eating us, and then all this process, right? And there's such a beautiful precepts we have explained. So I'm gonna introduce to you soon this video. So with regards to Jupiter, and it's gonna affect Sun on August 30th. This is another very important. You see, end of the month, a lot of energy is happening. So it's really good to be focused in tune. All the time is good, but especially really, really control your reactive system, guys. Because remember, we need to use the energy of Sun and Leo, because when Sun and Leo is his own sign, and this is really, really so much energy. It's literally, it says in ancients, the energy we're picking up during the time of Sun and Leo, this is the energy will help us for the whole entire year. This is how powerful it is. Now, with regards to Mercury, Mercury, it's extremely important. I'm working on a new video with regards to Mercury, because Mercury already transit from August 20th, which is yesterday, until October 26th to Virgo. Okay. And what's happened while he's he left Leo, Mercury enters Virgo for a very long period of time, and Mercury retrograde cycle start from September 9 to October 2nd. You understand? While inside of the Virgo, he's preparing us, while he's gonna start, and so interesting, because Virgo, it's one of the most important months. It's called the month of redemption, month of Tshuva, when we prepare ourselves for the upcoming Rosh Hashanah, the new year of our soul, when we're gonna gain new spark of soul to keep going for the next year. So in a really nutshell, it's there's a books of the books, so many amazing things and tools was given to us how to prepare for the Rosh Hashanah. You don't need to be Jewish in order to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. If you have a soul, you have a desire, expand your soul to understand the light of Creator and understand the law of creation. Therefore, this holiday for you. Any of the Kabbalistic holidays was created for the humanity. So just keep in mind, guys, from September 9 to October 2nd, Mercury will be retrograde. So on August 22nd, which is tomorrow, and August 23rd, Mercury will be trine by Pluto. And what's really interesting, and Virgo in Capricorn, if you think about Virgo, represent medicine, it's represent pharmaceutical companies, and it's represent healing as well within. I actually consider Virgo as a self-worth as well, because Virgos can be a little bit insecure about their own self-worth. And what do we have here? We have a Pluto in Capricorn, and Capricorn represent government. It represent high rank of things, and as well simple people. So what can happen on August 22nd, we're going to receive some kind of information in different countries on the government level, or maybe something cooking on the government level can really change something inside of the law. Some bills can be adopted. And I do recommend for you on August 22nd to send meditation energy to your government. Always good idea, by the way. We're always quick to judge and to criticize all our government, and perhaps you have reasons, but have we ever thought how possible for us to sit, to meditate, to send them a lot of love, a lot of good energy? Because on the soul level, we can influence much more than when we're reactive or when we're just using our words, okay? So August 22nd, it's really, really good time, because, and by the way, because of the Mercury, it's our mind. Pluto will help us to understand things for ourselves as well. What's really self-care represent for us? And if you have some interesting idea on this day, just write it down. Maybe you will come to conclusion, that's it, I really want to take my health to the next level. I'm going to start to be more consistent with exercise. I will reevaluate my food. You're going to have a lot of support as well. Okay, so next one we have, as I mentioned, new moon. We have a new moon in Leo, and it's going to be on August 27th. And what I really love about this moon, this moon touching very mystical, very mystical star in the sky. And actually, a lot of us will have a really desire to understand astrology on different level, by the way. And it's represent leadership. It's represent, the royalty, the ancestral lineage we have inside of us, the noble soul we are. We will have a more desire to connect, to improve our life, and to make our life and surrounding more beautiful with this energy. This is what really Leo, the superior. Oh, I really, really love this new moon, guys. If we're really using our tools, we're preparing, we're doing meditation. Remember, meditation is essential. Without meditation, there's no time for us to shut down a little bit our minds. And there's nothing more important for us to understand the new reality. It's only when we quiet our mind. This is the moment when Creator able to send us some messages. Because when we're so quick and occupied, we're constantly making decisions. We're not letting light of Creator to show us what different can be done. We constantly jump in doing things, or we think we cannot really find who we are. Only in the quietness, only in the moment when we're letting go, this is the only moment we can receive the true messages. Okay, so this is another good time, August 27. It's really on, actually, I do recommend on August 27, guys, to wake up early in the morning, literally, if possible, to put your clock on 4 a.m. because at 4:20, the energy, the spark of the new moon will appear. Okay, it's really, really excellent. I really, really like what I see. And again, I'm gonna touch up on a little bit about Uranus. Just want to remind you, on August 22nd, August 26th, Uranus will be squaring Venus. And it's again, it's all about relationship, right? Like I mentioned beginning of my video. And Venus will be a little bit affected by Uranus. Some sudden thoughts you're going to have. You want to make some sudden decision. Remember my words, don't do anything sudden. Just take this energy, quiet your mind, try to see if cosmos can show you bigger picture. Really, really, this is the time to connect to our higher selves. Okay, now on another thing about Saturn, because it's up, it's Venus really this week, she's the star in a sense, because Saturn on August 28th, right away 2 days after, will have opposition with Venus. Okay, and this is the really great time for us to, again, to understand on a practical level our relationship, because sometimes we have illusion about what relationship should be and what is our, but what's really cosmic energy, what cosmos relationship want from us, and what is, we've been introduced by movies, by books about relationship. It's completely illusion. This is why the law of creation always asking us to always start with yourself before you approach your other half, your partner. Definitely start with yourself. Now, I'm making video on Sunday, August 21st, and you can see moon already moving from Taurus. And we have this whole week, it's all going to be about Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. You guys, the start of the show, because moon's going to pass your sign. You can see already on August 22nd, moon in starting in Gemini. She's the middle of Gemini. She's going to be, very quick thinker, flirtatious, and then she's doing, on August 23rd, Castor and Apollo, very powerful. This combination, by the way, guys, when moon in such a degree, and she's just, touching such a powerful stars of Castor and Apollo, she's gonna give us some information about our past life, about our noble side of the past life in our ancestral lineage, and as well who we are. And this is such a powerful combination, as this is the good days to write, to read a book, and to get some messages. This is very, very powerful. We have August 24th. She's moving to Cancer. She's getting to her own sign, and she's right now with Venus. Venus, like remember I mentioned, Venus start to get a little bit more sensitive, because Moon almost like in a position with Pluto. So even though while Moon in her own sign and she's home, she's gonna feel energy of Pluto, and she can be a little bit oversensitive. So just pay attention. But psychic, very, very psychic, very psychic. And then we have August 25th. She almost in perfect conjunction Moon with Venus. I recommend to put really nice music at home and dance in front of mirror, and to the physical body to shake it out any emotional leftovers. This is really, really excellent for you guys. Gonna be, I recommend for you to sing and to dance. You know, the Moon with Venus, when she see, then you are, getting the happiness from a real source, not from conditional happiness. You're going to get a lot of good stuff coming from it, because when we receive this ball of energy, every time when we doing beyond what we used to do, and we switch the energy without no reason, because we are powerful, because we are creators, this is when exactly we're receiving the itaruta delatata, we say in Aramaic, to receiving beyond what we're supposed to, in a simple word. Okay, so then we have August 26th. We have Moon moving to Leo. She's becoming a little bit more daring, and she's preparing to, to become new. And she's with the Leo, as I said. It's going to be a really beautiful new moon, guys. Really beautiful new moon. Really, really important. On August, look at this beauty. Look at all this combination we have. She just came from her house. She's right now with the sun. She appreciates sun because she knows that she only can be seen because of the light of the sun, right? Moon has she doesn't have her own sun, her own light. So she has a lot of appreciation to be here, and she's really touching powerful star of Zosma. And like I told you, it's really good days to study astrology, to understand why the astrology, those tools was given to us, how we can deeply use on a personal level to improve our lives, and not to be slave of the stars, to know how to control and move stars. That's the whole idea, right? And she's attaching, she's going to be affected by Saturn. So Saturn definitely, will give more clarity and practicism to this new moon. It's excellent. And we have August 28th. August 28th, she's still in Leo. Okay, so what's happening here in August 28th, she's getting closer to Mercury, and she's going to be soon in total conjunction with Mercury. And we're going to receive a lot of interesting information as well. And check if you have Mercury, what planets you do have in Virgo, because it's, Virgo and Mercury, Mercury is the Virgo's planet. And what's interesting, Mercury, they're not really best friends with Moon, because Mercury very quick, no really patience, no, it's the first planet under the sun. And the Moon love really to take time. Now Moon's gonna exchange energy with Mercury. We're gonna give Mercury, so to say, teach Mercury about more patience. So just use this energy. And I'm gonna do the last August 29. This is when you can see Moon and Mercury gonna have a total conjunction. And this is the day we're going to feel a little bit heavy energy for other reasons. You remember, plus she's in a position with Jupiter, which is Jupiter ideally supposed to support Moon, but in the same time, because it's in a position, and we do have, by the way, Neptune not far. Neptune going to give some kind of illusion about emotions, okay? So just guys keep in mind. Okay, so from 29 to August 30th, we have Moon in Virgo, very practical, we feel more settled. So this is where I'm going to end. I will make another new videos, guys, for you about Mercury shortly. And as well, I'm looking forward to interact with you about the video. I'm making video about few prayers, Kabbalistic prayers, which is extremely important to know if you are interested. It can really improve your life and give you a lot of protection and divine inspiration. Wish you many blessings, guys. All the best. Shavuot tov. Bye-bye.